Good morning. My name is Darcy J. Moses. I'm from Enterprise Northwest Territories, and I'm sitting in my studio. Well, I'm in the garment trade, and I applied sort of a digital angle to my work, but I've also worked in my small community, Petsike First Nation, as their senior administrator. And I think there's a need for more literacy when it comes to working with the internet and laptops, etc., for many people in the community. Well, I've been in the garment business for a couple decades. Before I decided to move to the north, I used to do runway shows at Toronto Ready to Wear, and then in Montreal, and then I sold at Saks and Neiman Marcus and Holt Renfrew here in Canada. And then I've always wanted to move to the north because I'm adopted, and then get to live with my community, and that's what I did. And then once I saved enough money, I was able to get back into this business again. What I was experimenting with was taking embroidery or beadwork and digitizing it, developing it as a computer program. I worked with a Cree programmer in Winnipeg so that a computerized embroidery machine can recreate it in a matter of 30 minutes instead of beading or hand embroidering, which takes like 10 days for the same piece. And it's just taking technology and applying it to the Dene culture in a way that it can be produced, economically, and it can be worn by, more people. It's just the evolution of Dene design, and I guess, to avoid the cliche, in a digital age. The difference is that, it's two or threefold. The technology back when beadwork was done traditionally, it was beads or embroidery thread, needles, wax, and then you'd have to draw your design, and it would take an elder weeks to produce an elaborate piece. And then that's one thing. And the second thing is that, let's face it, the world is changing culturally here in the north, especially amongst the Dene. Every youth, they all had a smartphone, right? So and now they're all being influenced by popular culture. I find they're dressing better, they're more in tune with what's going on. And and unfortunately, traditional skill sets like moose hide tanning, beadwork, embroidery, hand embroidery, it goes to the wayside. So that's why it introduces to a wider range of consumers. And a lot of young people in the north, they order a lot of my vests. They think it's kind of cool. So why not? The whole landscape of retail has changed, I've found. So it doesn't really matter where you are, as long as you're able to produce and deliver. And you couldn't buy First Nation inspired clothing really anywhere anyhow, right? You go to West Edmonton, it's all mainstream. So there's benefits to that. I think there's benefits when it comes to education. Classrooms are becoming filled now with digital technology, laptops, etc., right? It just better prepares a new generation to work in a world that has literally gone digital globally. It's just a matter of incorporating culture with that technology, especially here in the north, because we don't want to lose our identity as Dene people, right? So I think there are limitations. I just think the biggest thing right now is access and training in small communities, and also access to equipment for youth and elders as well, and just preparing people from the smaller communities to further learn how to use technology, show them how it can help them further their education, prepare them to go out once COVID is over. And one more thing, high-speed internet. Yeah. I've had other Zoom meetings and it's choppy, and I'm in enterprise, so I can't even imagine how it is in smaller communities like Wrigley or Toledo as you go further up north, right? Oh yeah, I encourage any youth who want to go into design involving digital technology. Even in the arts, right? Whether it be art installations, dance, music, hip hop, etc., right? So it's really coming to the fore now. I completely encourage it because you can reinvent the old using the new, right? Plus, you can also make it extremely cool. That's what makes my work sell. It has to also be cool. If it's not cool, good.